Dímelo, Bo Dominican York. What's going on, mi gente? What the is going on? Ya tu sabes, loco. Anyway, let me put that down. I'm not gonna be able to see what it is. We've got a sample of Torino 21. Yeah, Zerjov's Torino 21, which I have not sampled, even though I've had this for about a year. I forgot it was in there. And when I previously opened it up, Torino 21 was not on my radar. So, let's put that down. And let's take a look at what this thing is going to smell like. Will it remind me of Beach Hut Man? Off the top it does. Off the top it does. See, I just sprayed a sample of Beach Hut Man. Oh, no. Beach Hut Man is much stronger. Much different set of notes. Now, let's try MFK's Aqua Celestia, the EDT. Ooh, softer. That one's actually softer. Torino 21 seems to be like a happy medium between the two. You know what? I've got Etat Libre de Oranges, You or Someone Like You. I don't have it accessible here. I'd have to dig through a big bag of samples. I'm not going to do that right now, but from what I remember, You or Someone Like You is the closest thing that I've smelled to Torino 21. Just off memory. And that other one may be a little brighter. Now the MFK Aqua Celestia is much softer, even though there's a hint of mint in there. Oh, and the Beach Hut Man. It's got some cojones. There's mint, but there's much more going on. There's much more complexity there, to me. At least in the accords. I gotta say, Torino 21, I'm gonna wear that as my scent of the day. Let's get some under the chest. Behind the neck. Oh, this is good stuff. Torino 21 is definitely one to get your nose on. So it does have mint, blackcurrant, and verbena for sure. That's right on the card right over here. I just finished reading that. It's got mint, blackcurrant, and verbena. Not quite as boisterous as the Amouage, and definitely much louder than the MFK. Torino 21, and I love Zerjov quality. I'm definitely a Zerjov fan. I've got quite a few bottles. I think there's about 12 in the collection. And I do have Renaissance, and I do have Zafiro. And I'm wondering, they gotta share some notes. That Calabrian Bergamot, I don't know what kind of mint they're using. And I don't remember if Zafiro has mint or just like a lemony opening. And I know that, you know, Renaissance is definitely a, if I'm not mistaken, Renaissance has mint. I've got to go over these again, but gosh, just focusing on Torino 21 as its standalone scent, it is something that I think is worth the money. If you can find it, definitely under 200 bucks for the 100 mil. I wouldn't go over 200. I just wouldn't. But it's worth it, you know, and everything's subjective because there's a lot of people that believe Altaire's not worth it, you know, and I could understand why you say that because you've got a lot of alternatives in the market. It's just an orange, neroli praline scent, vanillic, in nature, and right, what's so special about that? But I got to tell you, me and my household, we love this stuff, or at least I think my wife loves it. She definitely wanted it in her collection. I hope that she enjoys the scent. I asked her actually to wear it last night or the night before because I really wanted to experience it, someone else wearing it. And, you know, all that is to say that what you find worth it is subjective. There's no one definite right answer. I'm sorry, guys. This is fragrance. This is art. It's subjective. The things that aren't subjective are, you know, what materials are being used, what kind of, you can't even say performance, but you can, you know, level of maturity and age and complexity, kind of breakdown of notes and accords. Those things, for the most part, are fixed because they've placed those materials. Now, how you receive them and perceive them, that is the subjective part of that equation. But just the way that, you know, obviously you could say Torino 21 is the best. It's better than Beach Hut, and then somebody else is going to say Beach Hut is better than 21, and vice versa. So anyway, thank you guys for hanging out. Torino 21 is a banger. Sampling is definitely the way to go from here on out. Anyway, que Dios te bendiga. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.